I'm really hoping that I sent my herbs and stuff to the right vandal.
Hold on for
The
some
name,
check.
the name was green, so I'm hoping.
It said it. They're in the guild.
You could ask Gwen. I'm not the most tentative sometimes. I need to start doing a lot more mythic pluses so I can get more flight stones.
Thank you.
What crest do you need, Silax?
I mean, I'm doing
Like,
alright.
no.
I mainly need flight stones.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I have started leveling my evoker more, and I'm really enjoying the augmentation playstyle.
It's up on class.
Although the damage meters does not show augmentation very well, does it?
There's an option in there to show it, so it'll show like what your actual damage is and what your buffs provide. So I forgot how to do it, but there's an option in details to do it.
Because I'm learning that, evoker augmentation does not do much in terms of damage.
Oh my goodness, Alaria
No.
has denied me?
So it's called a support class for a reason.
Well, yeah, I know, but
It's
I
not
actually-
gonna never be on the damage meters that high.
oh, I know, and I actually tried to explain that to someone I was running a dungeon with. I was
Which
like,
is
dude,
so
there's...
sad when you're hanging down on the DPS meters with augmentation invokers. Not that I would know anything about that.
It's like the Chloromancer in Rift.
I hate the fact that I actually know about that.
I was a saboteur in Rift.
I was a Chloromancer.
Ah, thanks, Vandal. Did you get all 900 of the Hawk and Blooms I sent you?
I've heard the warning. I have not checked.
I sent you 900 Hawk and Bloom. I hope that's gonna be enough for a couple nights.
Yeah, just need the rest of it.
I think I
Copies
sent
the
you
lowest I'm at.
I think I've sent you most of the herbs. I think the only one I didn't send you some of is Witherbark and something else.
You can use the Awakened Fire, right? For those flask thingies.
No, it's frost and air.
Frost and Air? Okay.
Yeah.
And who's the name that is speaking?
Vandal.
It's Vandal.
Alright, checking
gonna make sure everyone's here.
Have I been saying it wrong the entire time?
I don't know what you've been saying.
Your name is it not Vandal? It's actually Vandal.
Whatever. I'm not picky.
He's a potato person.
Uh huh.
Fair enough.
Good enough to drop a cauldron or not yet?
Well, I just used my flask, so fuck.
So I take that as a yes, right?
Fuck it.
Yeah, I'd say so. And stars or Silex, one you two. Be prepared in case we have to have one of you guys swap to heals.
I'll do it so we can have the range.
Alright.
So per the video, the tanks should start just keeping ahead of the boss, and then when we get the bomb on us, we'll just run away from the group and stand along the outer edge.
Alright, so it isn't as far as I was thinking you have to go.
I guess not. That video they didn't make a whole lot of effort to get away from people.
Alright. We'll see what happens.
There's 6 tiles left in the cauldron.
Yeah, that's...
But I think the biggest thing watching the video is if you have the circles stand as close to the outside as you can and face inward, right?
Say that again?
It seems to me like the biggest thing for positioning the tornadoes is if you have the circles, run to the outside edge.
Yeah.
And face inward.
Yeah. And then once tornadoes are all gone, everyone should be grouping up to get the fire pools as close together as possible.
Mm-hmm.
And just as a word of warning to everyone, if we all are actually all stacked up on top of each other, all the fire pools are not going to be stacked on top of each other. They act like the firestorms off rock. They'll just move themselves. Alright.
We have lock cookies, please.
I would say take mine, but I've actually been using them. I've remembered to hit them. Alright. So tanks, you don't need to go all the way to Narnia, just kind of be somewhere nearby. Maybe like go to the next marker, if anything. And then little circles stay on the outside edge, face inward. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, keep tanks running ahead of the boss clockwise, and I'm going to try to stay toward the edge in case I get a geyser on me.
Odd question, but should we be popping our cooldowns at the start of the fight, or should we be holding them off for the rings?
If they are longer than 1 minute cooldowns, you use them at the intermission.
Because you get that DPS buff from the orbs.
Yep.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't doing things wrong with that one, because I've been holding off both my cooldowns.
Yeah, if they're longer than 1 minute, you hold them. If they're 1 minute or shorter, you use them once. Alright. Let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Little circles to the outside edge, face inward. Everyone else should be on top of the tank. Hey, salve. Watch the tornado. Swirl.
Watch your step.
Oh, I moved a taunt. I ran away from him.
Circles should be outside edge, face inward. Everyone else should be on the tank. Personals.
Watch your step.
And move. Watch for the one that went to the edge.
Ah, fucker.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Survive. Help healers out as much as you can.
Did they make the balls bigger?
Alright,
Phase change.
so keep practice. Little circles to the outside edge.
Something special.
Everyone else should be on the tank. Eve Aura. Dodge tornadoes. Focus on those shielded.
Watch your step.
Move. If you had a circle, you should be on the tank now. Everyone else should be at the outside edge now.
Something special's coming.
Drac shout. Focus those with shields.
Watch your step.
And move.
Yeah, we've got too many people standing in front of him for that geyser.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Dodge the rings.
Phase change.
Get ready. Small circles outside edge.
Something special's coming.
Personals, you ready to run in? As soon as your tornadoes go out. Get in.
Watch your step. Something special's coming. Watch your step. Phase change. Watch your step.
Go ahead and get some weight protection up.
Phase change.
And then just stand in lava.
Something special's coming.
Okay. So, I just want to see where we are at. Silex, you are going to swap to heals. This is Normally, a fight where groups will take an extra healer for cooldowns if needed. I just want to see where we're at before we made that decision.
You need healers to stay alive too.
Yep. And
Yeah, sorry,
That's
tornado got me.
that is a consistent issue with this group.
also, Eve. And I'll say this to Rin too next time I talk to him. With the way tuning is now, you don't want to put your try putting your beacons on like healers or DPS because tanks don't really need it as much anymore.
No.
Are you
So,
sure?
like, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, like, Blade can heal himself by himself.
ENF both can. All tanks minus Warrior don't need.
So are you
much
saying?
healing.
Because we also put our life bloom on people. Saying that. Opti, who do you usually put your life bloom on then?
I cycle. I don't really keep it on one person particularly. Like, I don't really focus on tanks because they have pretty good self-healing. So, like, if you're looking for someone, if I say DPS kind of low and I know they're gonna take damage, I'll just like put it on them.
Alright. Because most of my try to put it on that tank and myself, if I have that talent.
Okay, so is there a healer that's going to be in melee? Because I don't do the healing in melee, and I like to have one of my beacons on melee so they can get my increased mastery.
In that case, what I'd say is you put one beacon on Kay because of you 3 healers, she has the squishiest class, and then put
Okay.
one on like Grek or Sean or Kush.
Okay.
Give us our buffs. But yeah, that need to work on the people who go further out, getting in quicker. But that was definitely a lot better.
Alright, so I got a beacon on K and one on Grek. Because of the Lightbringer, I like to stay in range so they get increased mastery, and then my melee person that's beacon gets increased mastery to the tanks and all the melee.
Yeah, you're good. You don't have to explain that. Just need to wait for a neutrino. Alright, let's try this again. Focus on survival.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll remember to taunt this time.
I wondered why you took off across the room.
Yeah, I was looking at myself and whoever was standing next to me.
Something special's coming.
Hi.
Okay, Sal, you're ready to dodge tornadoes.
Watch your step.
If stamp.
That was pretty clean.
If you had a circle last time, you should be on neutrino now. Personals. Dodge the tornadoes. And swirl. Run. More swirl. One more shield.
Very clean.
Keep it up.
Watch your step.
Help your healers out. Rain
Wait,
blast
wait. Wait, don't take it.
God damn it, that's 2 healers.
Okay.
Phase change. Target you. Something special's coming.
Grack shout. If you have a absorb shield, help your healer out.
Watch your step.
Run. Circles to the outside edge.
Something special's coming.
Eve Aura. Dodge tornadoes.
Watch your step.
Move. So I got some shield.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Dodge the ring. Do what you can to heal yourself.
Phase change.
Little circles, get ready to go to the edge.
Target you.
Little circles to edge.
Something special's coming.
Personals. Help healers out here.
Oh, fucker.
Damn it.
Watch your step.
And move.
We're losing our focus and not grouping up after the geysers. Or after the
Something
tornadoes.
special's coming.
Focus on those shielded.
Watch your step.
Oh, Lord.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Try to survive.
Let's go, off the tree squad.
Phase change.
Ready for first soaks? I know, not much.
Something special's coming.
I thought he just went and started AoEing at this point.
Nope.
I think there's
God.
3 rounds of it.
Is there?
That was 3.
Watch your step.
Yeah, that's what I thought. After the 3rd time, he just started filling it with fire.
Nope.
Oh.
I just took 1,000,000 damage.
Don't need to when the soften rages.
Something special's coming.
That's for the next intermission, the 4th.
Hmm. I can't imagine having much room left after that part. Even if you are stacking well.
Phase change. Watch your step.
Gotta be res on Opti.
Alright. Rid, you're gonna hate me. I forgot to equip my trinket.
Gosh darn it, Silent.
I don't think that's what killed us.
I know, but I was trying to lighten things up a little bit, okay?
Even still, once the tornadoes go off, people need to go and stack back on top of the boss as close as possible.
Yep.
Preferably against the previous. The boss should be against the previous, where the previous pools are.
Yep.
Or close to.
If we do it, quote unquote, perfectly, we'd have the space between basically triangle and diamond free. Not much any more than that after the third one. That's probably at most how much space we can have at that point. Still a lot better than last night, but not perfect.
What's killing people when we go into phase 2?
People who still have a little bit of shield left. There's a small amount of shield because that just stops entire healing.
World in Flame, Lingering Burner.
And then they also did.
Well, that's standing and stuff.
Standing in ring, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was trying to catch an orb and got too close to a ring.
I'll say this: if 1 or 2 orbs, now obviously we don't want too many stacks, but if you have to choose between getting an orb or surviving, just survive.
You play your own game of Frogger. You can wait for the ring to disappear and then chase down any ones that are left. They're going to take a little while to get to the boss.
Yep.
Here's what I've been doing is when I get knocked back, I immediately rush forward to the furthest up ring, because that guarantees I'm going to at least be in front of the orb.
Mm-hmm.
And assuming that the orbs are going through a fire ring, I can immediately just grab all of them as soon as the fire goes away.
You can also move when you're casting too.
I was gonna say also, Eve, that would be a good place if you have to, like if it's multiple orbs, to use your divine shield.
I have been using it if I have the bubble and the going into that phase, so that the absorb shield doesn't like
That
kill
would
me.
work too. Either way. Just focus on survival above all else.
Yeah, my first absorb shield gets Leia hand off to me.
Now, if you have 10 stacks after the first intermission, that is a whole other issue in itself. But if it's a couple stacks, we can survive that.
I mean, he's gonna get 10 stacks if 2 people die.
Yeah.
So
It's better he just has like 2 stacks or 3 stacks than 10 stacks.
Eh.
Can I throw in on the suggestion? We do have some slower party members. When it comes to the rings, we do have 2 other stamps. If we could start trying to utilize those.
You don't need stamps for rings. People just need to not overcompensate. Just move inside into a safe spot just at the edge of it and wait for it to disappear, and then move back into an open spot. You don't need to stand in the middle of the ring.
Alright. Let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Small circles to the outside edge.
Something special's coming.
To the boss.
Dodge. Get together.
Back on his butt. Get to his butt.
Dodge swirls. And run.
Yeah. You still got to dodge circles on the ground. Not going to be perfect. But that kind of setup is what we're after.
Target you. Something special's coming.
Keep dodging.
Back to the boss.
And run.
Yeah, some of the borrowed.
Alright.
Thanks, King. Watch your step.
Alright, yep. Go ahead and wipe it.
Yeah, even if we're setting under the boss, that doesn't mean stand in the fire. You still have to compensate for that. Even if you have to move out a couple steps, that's fine. As long as you're near the boss, that's where we want you.
Yep.
You should be able to reach out and touch one of his legs. Caress it.
Please change.
Then you know you're in the right place.
Gently stroke his leg.
Well, I know what I did wrong. I was in one circle, and then when I ran out of that circle, I ran right into another one.
Not me. I ran into a tornado I couldn't see because of my angle.
Yeah, the other problem we're having is people are dropping tornadoes way too far away. Even I did it. You can't just put everyone along the edge of the room, otherwise you're not gonna space. You're gonna
You
space
can
people too far out.
stagger it, and everyone needs to actually face in the right direction at the boss.
I won't be stacking on his butt again. There's too many people stacked back there, and with his wings flapping around, it's almost impossible to see, even on a top-down view.
I don't necessarily mean like directly underneath him. Just like when you click him, you see that there's a circle around him. Be somewhere on or around that circle. That's underneath the targeting circle that's on him. It could be behind him, could be in front of him, could be to his left, to his right. Somewhere around that circle. The goal is to have everyone touching that circle in some way, as best as possible. It will not be perfect because everything is a little randomized, but that's the plan. Again, it is not meant to be perfect. What I don't want is someone to be over at blue when the boss is dropping geysers. If the boss is over here with us. That's what I don't want. Be near the boss when he's about to drop the geyser. That's all that matters.
That's suspicious.
A little bit.
What is?
All four of them?
Oh no, did they DC?
Not yet, but wouldn't surprise me.
I mean, there's no voice confirmation, so...
There goes Thirtis.
Ah. They don't have babies, but they do have puppies, so kind of in the same vein.
Kush is my best friend.
Aww.
Yay! I didn't realize it tells you where that buff came from. I was looking at it the other
Yeah,
day trying to figure out. Oh.
I
Did
used
you?
to do that with Zach all the time.
Oh.
Now he's gone and my best friend is gone.
No one fessed up to it last time.
Early for the break time.
Gammon will save us.
Silax, you are getting my beacon.
Woo! Beacon. All right, you give me your beacon. I'll give you my I'll give you my life one. How's that sound?
Okay.
So how about the Mets?
I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick then while I have the time.
Oh, just take your time.
Speaking of, what's the Cavs score? Oh yeah, 98-73. Suck it, Washington. They were like,
That must be football.
yeah, they were like tied the last time I checked.
Which Washington?
Washington Wizards.
Ah. No,
Basketball?
Basketball.
Yep.
Yes.
With scores that high, that's usually basketball, unless it's college football, and then they do weird amounts of scoring sometimes.
What about cricket? Is that a thing? I don't know how cricket works.
I don't think cricket scores that high.
Do people that play cricket know how cricket works?
This is an unknown thing, yes.
Oh, they just scored a 3-pointer. Yeah.
Yeah, I think basketball is the only one that has scores really that high.
Yeah.
Because golf, you want low scores in golf.
Well, in golf, if the scores are getting that high.
If my score is 101 in golf, I'm doing something terrible.
Oh, bowling. Bowling is the other one you want high scores in.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, but bowling would usually go. You're either doing terribly or you're getting close to 300.
I don't know. Now,
I
if
don't
you're having
know.
a score like that in golf, you're probably having a hell of a good time, though.
I'm like
I
a
think you-
perfect example of a mediocre bowler.
Ever, I think you had a good time before going to golf if you have a score like that.
Yeah.
Sure, thank you.
I load up my cooler when I go play golf. I have a better and better time as I go.
How did Ved turn into a turtle?
Hey Ved, where are you a turtle?
Oh, I just need my turtle.
She likes turtles.
She needs turtle time.
Is that like what the spell looks like?
It's a toy. Personal shell.
That would be cool if that's what the spell looked like.
If the turtle pops out of her shell and sees her own shadow, we'll be
30
in
more
this-
wipes until we finish this.
Yeah, yeah. We'll be in this raid tier for another 6 weeks.
I didn't know the turtle could
something
sit.
else to do?
How do you do this?
What?
How do you do that?
I'm pressing X. I'm doing this sit animation. I'm just rapidly pressing X going in and out of my shell.
I love how Ved's pets are just like following her. She's just dealing with whatever shenanigans she's up to.
It's like I'm doing push-ups.
She's doing her turtle thing again.
They're protecting my shell. If I'm shelling, then that means just leave
How
me
are
the
you
F
getting
alone.
turtles?
Hang on,
It's a toy called Personal
I'm gonna need
Shell.
5 minutes to read this.
Have you never read those?
No. What is this?
Oh my god, they are hilarious. They came in Legion. There are multiple romance novels.
Oh, romance novels.
Steamy romance novel.
And there's actually a scene where that has the characters from one of the novels in game. If you go to the High Mountain area, you can see the paladin walking out of the tent with the two Tauren that are still in the tent.
Oh,
If only Rex was here, he'd be able to read that very sensually.
He wouldn't read that. He'd read his own fan fiction.
No, he reads the steamy romance novels. He's done that before.
He reads them out loud, not just reads them for himself.
Yes. I mean, what the fuck else are we gonna do right now?
My weapon is coming out of my
if you
shell.
read all of them.
So what I'm hearing is, when we group up, we need to be close enough to smolder on to touch his panini. Sorry, stroke his panini.
Enjoy the Italian meatball sub.
Problem with that.
I'm thinking of this sausage in.
What do you think I was referencing when I said the hot Italian sausage? I mean, mess with it.
No, I know what you were referencing. I just meant that the sausages brought me back to that moment. Oh god, what kind of sausages?
As long as we don't go back to the glory hole.
What is that? You actually have a weapon. What is that?
It's my weapon.
Because he used
It's a
the
sign.
mirror on one of us and stole our turtle.
Looks painful.
We're
I can't walk with that. I can't even walk with that.
Forget straws. You got a giant scythe coming out of you.
Okay, we want to get back to Poland here. We got offline people.
Are we ready?
Yeah, I think it's just you we're waiting on.
Oh,
Ready-ish?
I'm coming back then.
Help! I can't get out
We're
of
gonna
my shell.
We're gonna see if we can do this with 3.
For 15. Yes.
Seriously.
Just really getting into the hunter spirit.
Right click prismatic reflection. It's the buff.
Alternatively, just be a
And then-
turtle hunter.
Oh, there it is. Hang on.
If that was a race, I would do it.
You'd just be shooting out of your mouth.
You just want the Tortolan race, don't you?
I would love
Alright.
to be a turtle.
Yes, I do.
Tortolan race, if they ever become a thing, needs to get druid forms that are entirely turtle based. Just turtles. Doesn't matter. Cat form, turtle.
I too want to see Ith race change for a day and then change back.
How much is it?
You're never gonna let that one down.
No, I think it's as funny as you guys do. Trust me.
5,
Go.
4, 3,
Let's
2,
go.
1.
It may be less funny because I'm out, what, $60?
I'm not, so it's funny.
Yeah.
Something special's coming.
Hold on. In. Watch where you're standing.
Watch your step.
Go.
Oh my god, it's a perfect triangle. We did it, guys.
Target you. Something special's coming.
So the tornadoes are out. Move back towards the boss.
Watch your step.
Help healers out.
Rotate.
That geyser was so.
Yeah, it's not gonna be perfect.
Watch your step.
It didn't even spawn on me. It was like 6 yards to my left.
Help healers out.
Watch footing. All the way in or all the way out.
Phase change.
In and out, in and
You
out.
put your left body in, you put your left body out. Now let's
Try to
move him
do
a little
that.
farther down.
Something special's coming.
In towards boss. Dodge. Just kind of in front of him.
Watch your step.
Move.
Okay.
Something special's coming.
Tornado soon.
Tornadoes go off. Okay, move in. Try and move in.
Watch your step.
And run.
Best effort.
I did the world boss last night. I still didn't get that form.
Phase change.
I'm sorry.
Watch your step.
Yeah, me too.
Dodging.
Phase change.
Do it all over again.
Crack shout.
Something special's coming.
Try and stay close to the boss after dodging tornadoes.
Ready to move.
Watch your step.
Varrock, obliterate my enemies!
Fastest turtle you've ever seen.
Apologies.
Best turtle in the West.
I would rather watch you die.
Something special's coming.
Help the healers out as much as you can.
Back to the boss. Best effort.
Step.
Should have a slice here now.
We're doing a lot better in those geysers. Oh, except for that.
No!
Phase change.
Someone went too early. Dodge, dodge, dodge.
Yeah, that fucked me.
Yeah, that's a really bad spot.
Yeah. That's why it's important to be close to the boss for those, so we can try and keep them together.
Phase change.
I can change my spec.
Something special's coming.
Wait a bit. Safe.
You said wipe it?
I said wait a bit.
Oh,
Move.
ooh, that's a much different phrase.
Yeah, you're gonna have to kind of just shift into the middle here.
Stand in the center
Business-
if you want to soak.
30 mil.
Yeah,
I'm making an executive decision.
Something special's coming.
let's not count it down. Let's just Do what you must.
It's a monster hunter.
Watch your step.
And move.
You haven't fought Raging Recadios yet, have you?
No.
Head towards blue side if you can.
Thanks, King. Watch your
There
step.
is.
Oh!
Go
Yeah.
team, go!
We need a hero.
Holding out for a hero.
Still holding out, yeah.
Focus. Focus.
Yes.
Are you
There we
kidding
Hey, we did it with
Fuck
dying.
yeah!
me? Paul did it.
Yes! Yes!
To me when you are ready. Farak will fall.
Oh.
Huh. I'm in disbelief.
Did it.
I
Did
think the
it.
game is up.
Did it. Yeah.
I've got you, best friend Kush.
Oh, this is awesome. Oh, so glad.
You know what? I think I should probably get one of the healers up now that I think about it.
Yes, please.
Silex is
Lilac.
alive.
I got everyone.
No,
Oh,
my
Silex
game.
is too
sorry.
far.
No, my game was like stuck.
Sure.
Like I'm still hearing the
Game's
cutscene
like-
in the background. And what?
Game's stuck
I wasn't
all
trying
the
to heal.
time.
I wasn't trying to res the boss. It told me I was resing the boss.
God, if I could only get more of those dreaming essences. Apparently the game said, no, fuck you, you can't have any more. Jesus Christ.
Oh, did you need those? You should have.
You need like 5
told
of them
me
for the
earlier.
legendary, so
I
I'll
had sold like 8 on the auction house.
if I don't get 2 more by the time I get the legendary, which who knows when that'll happen, I'll probably bum a couple off of someone, but it's so ridiculous. Like I got 3 the first couple weeks and then no more.
What do you need?
The dreaming essences, those things you get off the bosses sometimes.
I can't believe we haven't seen
Oh,
any.
I have.
I have not seen any drop. You have?
I get them all the time. I get like
I've got
No,
Daisy
no.
Dance.
2 a week.
I mean the
Legendary item.
legendary from Farak.
I'm not entirely surprised we've only killed him on one, right? So lowest chance.
I mean, I've been doing it on like 4 characters on normal every week, and I haven't seen anything.
Oh,
I'm
well,
just
then,
kind
yeah,
of
no,
surprised. And trust me, those groups have been stacked with DKs, Warriors, Paladins.
Bad.
You're welcome, Dad.
Don't come up, don't come up, don't come up. Commence
Too
fire
late.
dodgings. Everything!
That's easy.
I have one left. Anybody else needs one? Dreaming essence of the people that do the legendary thing. No? Okay.
Apparently I was the only one who wasn't getting any or something. What the hell?
I get both Dreaming and Shadow Flame ones from this instance.
Yeah, I've gotten
Oh,
a
the
bunch more
Shadow
Shadow Flame ones. I just never get the Dreaming ones.
I mentioned the legendary thing to my brother, and their Blood DK has it. But aside from that, I don't think he's seen it drop. And then he's like, did you see the one raid where 4 of them dropped? I'm like, what are you talking about? That's crazy.
I joined this pub group. I wonder if I can find the clip of it because one of them was streaming, and I saw like 2 of them drop, and that's the last time I've seen it drop.
Okay. I'll be honest, I thought that was going to take longer. I didn't look up the girl.
No, I don't need any more questions.
So, do the tanks take damage on this fight?
Yeah, they do.
Lots.
Okay, so this is one where I should beacon my tanks normally.
Alright, focusing the boss.
Do you all remember normal tendril?
Yes.
Alright, so the fire beam that goes in the middle, so like it starts in the middle and it spreads. So pretty much like what Revan's saying. 2 of those happen at this time, so you have to look out for 2. The tanks still do like the swap mechanics, so the mushrooms still happen. So that's where like tanks take damage ever.
Are there more mushrooms or still just the 3?
I think it's just this. I think it's the same.
Okay.
So it's just a little bit more damage that goes out. But the big thing is just like the fire beams. There's 2, so just like be more cognizant of that. If you get the debuff, kind of run in the same direction. Healers will do the same thing. You run out, will dispel you. And then so like also what Revan was talking about, like in phase 2 for the seeds, like we have to get all the seeds. If we don't get the seeds, a tree will spawn and it just stays there on the platform and it's just like ticking AoE. So during each intermission, there's a lot more fire orbs, so just be wary of that. There's a lot more fire orbs. They move a lot more quicker. That's pretty much the fight. So just 2 more fire beams, second phase, run over the seeds. It's gonna be a lot of AoE damage for like us healers, so just be wary of that. And when you're flying, if you're not comfortable with flying, just hop on someone who is, but there's a lot more orbs. So, and obviously like when you get to the platform, there's a orb above Tindril, don't fly into that because you'll get one shot.
That happens on normal too.
Yeah.
So who's a good flyer and I can just jump into their dragon?
You can do mine.
Yeah, I think most of us are. But yeah. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I know we're all visual learners, so it's probably best to get a pull so you can see what's up.
Yeah, I'm a heavy visual learner.
Remember, if you're a pally, Blessing of Freedom will get rid of the roots.
And if you're a druid, unless you're tanking, then you run the risk of getting hit in the face.
Yeah, so you could just shapeshift that. Don't stack like normal. Like still stack, but don't like get on top of each other. Like on normal you could do that and we'll be alright. But like on heroic it's a little bit more damage. But still stack pretty close.
Look at us, we're all formed
people
alike.
who can get out of the roots if they stay out a little bit further anyways.
Yeah, so like, if you're like a druid or a pally, like we could stay out and shapeshift out or freedom out, so probably except if, because you probably
our
shapeshift.
disengage works really well.
No, I only shapeshift by accident.
Yeah, but yeah, that should be it though.
Hence why I have the button if.
Eve, if you need someone to fly, I think I've got it enabled, so if you just come to square.
Okay.
Um,
I'm not a
I'll-
bad flyer. I'm just really slow, and there's
I'll-
gonna be more orbs.
I'll try to remember to pick you up.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to, what's the term I'm looking for? Stagger myself, so in case someone does need it, you can just come to me. I'm going to jump up and down.
Just remember, don't wait too long either. So, because we got to
Oh,
get
yeah.
to the platform and break a shield.
Yeah, Supernova is going to be interesting.
A bit, but yeah, we should get a pull so everyone can see.
Only on Alt Night is it packed with those.
Let's do it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
AoE is in. Target.
Katrina, you want the first and third?
Okay.
Okay.
All should be in here.
That's the fire beam.
Second. Get close together with those. Go and dispel them.
There's 4.
Oh, there are 4. I see it. Okay.
Dodge.
It's gonna be 2 of these, so
2 sets of circles, yes.
Oh, Lord.
Mental laser dodging.
That's flanking us.
Together. The only people who should be out here for this who can break themselves out of it.
Not like Grim.
Nope, I can't get out myself out. There we go.
I was going to dispel myself.
I was trying.
there's gonna be a pushback. Be wary of that. Grab a feather. There's gonna be a shit ton of fire orbs, so just be ready.
Eve, are you on?
I'm
got
on
her.
Gwen.
Okay.
That's a lot more orbs.
Yeah, it's
And
a
this
lot
is
more.
why I got in somebody else's dragon.
This is fun.
Now this is pod racing.
No, don't you dare!
I thought it, and I bit my tongue.
I did it for you, If. Don't worry.
Bit your tongue. Good for you.
It's working!
Break that shit.
Those are different seeds. Way different.
So just remember, so same thing. Biggest change in this one, seeds. It's gonna be a lot of damage healers, and everyone has to go to seed. Do not leave one seed standing up.
Target you.
Gonna do one more dispel and focus the soul.
Target you.
We can't spell it.
Alright, seeds. Get the seeds, get the seeds. One seed cannot stay up.
Target you.
Well, that stacks.
It's a lot of damage.
Hmm.
AoE is incoming.
I got the seeds.
I did my part.
Spell's about to go out.
I got myself.
Lead.
Silix stamp.
General idea, if you get below 30% HP when you hit a seed, don't soak enough.
I just learned that.
Yeah.
Survival of the fittest helped a little bit.
I already used that one.
I used turtle on the first one and did as many as I could.
Eve, you're right.
Pick a person.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's basically the fun.
Thank you guys for letting me hop in your dragons.
So pretty much for the third platform, it's gonna be everything. So just be very cognizant of that.
Yep.
Fire beams, seeds, everything.
Yeah, and this is when you bond to heal their cooldown.
Is Eve giving out gas money? We're not going to break the supernova.
No, but it's good to get up here and see it anyway.
We can finally see what it looks like when it explodes. Oh, we would
Yay!
Watch it.
Child's play!
Hey, you!
That's anticlimactic.
All right, ready? Try in 3, 2, 1.
I was in a mushroom.
I was gonna say you guys are taking dot damage anyway. Fiery growth.
It'd be like, I didn't hear no bell.
I could do this all day. And then I didn't do it all day.
But overall, it seems to be doable.
White protection on Opti. Like it was going to do anything.
Thank heavens
I
they
was
put
about to say,
us back
we
up
just
here.
spawned right here.
What was that, Ever?
I said thank heavens they put us back up here and we didn't have to run the whole thing.
But yeah, so the general idea with the roots is basically if you cannot break yourself out of it instantly, you should be on the boss as close as possible. Just to make it easier to cleave your roots down.
Grim, we're gonna need more cookies.
Fine.
Where we're going, we need more cookies.
When you have the circle that you have to run out and we dispel it, don't go too far out, because then you get out of range and have to chase your ass to dispel you.
Yeah, I have to chase you too sometimes.
The positioning of the seats, does that have anything to do with where we are standing, or
No, it's where
okay?
he's standing and where the fiery growths are at.
Okay.
So that's pretty much when I would want to save my trank.
Yeah, the fire seeds seem to be when I want to use Devo too. Because everyone's taking so much damage.
I could pop Incarn and be fine, because I get that back beforehand.
Well,
Question. Do the
You know what
stacks stay if you bubble?
That's what I forgot to say. If you have if you have an immunity that you can move around in, you can pop multiple seeds. Turtle, I'm skeptical on. You will have to test that yourself. But the bubbles, for sure. You can just run through like 20 seeds and take no damage.
Well, let's stagger the bubbles, and probably not good for us to just both bubble on the first one, then have nothing for the second.
Yeah, I'll do Devo on the first one, you bubble, and then I'll bubble on the second one because my Devo won't be back up.
And for everyone else, you should still be soaking. Even when there's an immunity up. That way they don't have to try to get, 20. Yeah, they can do it, but it's better if...
Well, it's also a question of how fast they can move over the whole area, because they're spread out quite a bit.
Yeah, paladins are never going to clear the entire thing, but like having a paladin grab a good number of them without being able to take damage is probably a good idea.
So I wonder if Eva and I should do that too. One of us is turtling and the other one waits for the next one.
Try that, see what happens, because if it works,
because
then
I've got
the last platform.
I only have one thing of Seed of Flame listed.
Seed of what?
The Seed of Flame. Is that the one that
yes
we get when we go through them?
Yeah. Basically every time, that's the stack of what they do, and their damage taken increase.
And I turtled the first one, and then for the second set of seeds that came out, I hit my survival of the fittest. But I only did a couple of seeds with that one. The first one, I hit turtle and I took out as many as I could. Well, yeah, I was still alive.
General idea is if you don't have an immunity, so we're skipping all immunities. If you're a squishier class, you're picking up to like 4 maybe. If you're more tankier class, like a Death Knight, a Warlock, or tanks, and even Monk, you can run through up to like 8.
Okay.
Me and Ink are popping stamps so you can go a bit faster.
And the general rule of thumb, if you get hit by one, you're about like 40-30% HP. After you get hit by it, stop soaking immediately. Get yourself healed up some, then start soaking one more, maybe. Because you hit another one, once you've hit 30% health, you're going to die. There's no way around that.
Let's go.
I like this fight, actually.
Alright. Let's do this.
Now there's no seeds on the first one, right? On the first platform?
Second platform and third platform.
Okay.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
AoE is
Start moving into root.
target you.
Did we get hit with the mushroom? Yeah, we
I took
did.
I took a shit ton of damage.
Yep. 400k from a blazy mushroom.
Did we not get one?
No.
Yeah, we missed one.
I didn't think we did. Okay. I stood in both of mine.
We got 2, yeah.
I think there might have been
I got mine.
Go and do the dispels. Focus heal dead. Spell range. Move. And watch for circles.
Push back.
Holy God.
Push back.
I got pushed into a circle.
You're trying to find new ways to get around having to fly.
Phase 2.
Ready to stack into root.
Target you.
Stack into root. Mushroom.
Opti, are you doing first turn or second?
I'll
do first.
I'll do the first stamp.
And here come the circles we need below. Feathers. Seeds on Nora.
Target you.
It looks like Turtle works.
Yes.
Yeah, trying to pop my tree.
Target you.
More seeds coming out.
Target you.
Oh, there's some
we
in the
got two.
fire. Yep.
There's a
Well,
Push
that's
back
what happens.
incoming.
get those trees. They're dead.
3, 2, 1.
He'll never see us here.
May I suggest hiding behind a tree?
I like it.
But there's no trees, damn it.
Hide behind me.
Phase 3.
Oh.
Did you just kill him by telling him to hide behind you?
Yes. There.
At least we got that.
Points for honesty.
I have a tree for him. I mean, I tried.
Maybe what's his name will not notice it.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like an alive tree. Let's
Was
just light it
this-
on fire a little bit.
Was this tree always here? Tree. Yes. Well, the tree would know better than us.
Well, you
What
can
is-
put yourself on fire, so it makes it look more natural in the whole environment.
I
What
guess
were
that's
those
what I was
giant
referencing there.
flaming trees?
Seeds we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Because when they're in that thing, I couldn't see them.
Do you want me to use my bubble on the second set of the seeds or the second platform?
You mean the second seed platform itself?
Yeah.
Now that we know turtle works,
2-minute cooldown though, remember that.
Yeah. I used
mean, yeah,
mine on the
that-
second one, so.
Paladin 5-minute cooldown.
Mine's 3.5.
3.5, baby. Pally privilege.
Do we do some kind of a speed boost?
Yes.
Doing
Mhm.
that? Okay.
The survival of the fittest along with the fortitude of the bear actually worked pretty good for that last set too.
But how many did you pick up?
4 or 5, and then I paused and then got another one, but I did not see the 3 that were hiding in the fire that was already on.
Yeah, it's depending on what pet you have.
Ah, okay.
So if you just need to be like one of the hunter's pet for like 2 seconds, and then you can go back to what you're doing.
I'll give you my tags.
Yeah, I was trying to do it and hit the spell, and of course instead of the spell book, so it hit it.
No. So, Pang's the more reason why I said for you guys to pick up only like 7 or 8 is more so you guys don't have to try to run across the room. But you guys could probably on your own pick up around
If
as much as the immunity people.
if we are both on a specific side, we can probably pick up all the ones in front of him.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But that comes out like right after. Does that like almost overlap with the mushrooms? I wasn't paying that much attention.
The first time was just after the other time was with.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a play it by ear type of thing.
If Gwen's going on the first set of seeds, theirs might be back off cooldown by the second platform, and I can go on the second set of seeds.
Second platform is 1.5 to 2 minutes after, so not quite.
Yeah, but you
I'm
still
bad.
have time between go to the platform, then the cast, then
No, I meant like from between casts. There's about 1.5 to 2 minutes. Because each platform, when we're
I'm here. Sorry.
fighting him, is 1.5 minutes, and that's it. Okay, you give it 2.5 minutes maybe. But it won't be quite up. It'll be close. All right. Try again.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
AoE is in. Target you.
And if you cannot break your own
Grim, I'm doing I'm doing freedom on you, so
I see.
just so you know, you don't have to run in as long as I'm alive.
The spells are good.
Watch your step.
Dodge.
AoE is in.
And if you cannot break your own loot. Spell everyone but everyone. Focus heal everyone.
Watch your step.
It's gonna be a pushback. You ready?
Pushback incoming.
I'm an idiot.
Eve right here. Storm Dragon.
Oh, goddamn. I need someone.
I think I'm in it.
You are.
Thank you. Like, somehow missed every fucking feather.
I ran and beam trying to get the feather, so we'll see if we live.
I think you're fine. I think you're stable now. You're not, well, taking 2 people down, so consider.
Ever is just running a place.
Phase 2.
A few times.
Root soup.
Yeah, the tornadoes got her. Hurricanes got her.
Target you.
Move in if you cannot break your own roots out.
AoE is in.
Go ahead and do the first 3 disco.
Target you.
The spell starts as soon as you can.
AoE is in.
Crack shout.
Target you.
Get in.
Okay, it didn't work.
There's one out. Go and do the first 3 dispel. Focus healing on stars.
AoE
Spell in the swing.
Oh, this hurts so bad. I got it. Oh,
Shiza!
we were both right there.
That was cheating on his part.
Just because my seed run was not optimal. Ugh.
That was better.
There were a lot of seeds in that fire too.
Yeah. I know at one point, like, I mean, obviously that it does get to the point where seeds are gonna spawn fire. The only counter to that requires at least these 3 priests or priests with Mistweaver moons. Because you can actually
Man, does he
have
not
everyone
care.
have that thing stack up and just dispel them all at once. And doesn't usually increase damage.
I tabbed out and I tabbed back in. See, it's sitting there for the boss. It's that end of the world quote. There and just watch the world burn.
Mm. This is how the world ends, not with a whisper, but not with a bang, but with a whisper.
Her internet went out.
I think they do see.
Oh no.
Wane.
I looked over. I was like, why is everyone running in place?
Alright. Oh yeah, I just got that. Time for an actual breakdown. Alright.
I'd eat your food first.
Yeah.
Isn't that what it is?
No, it's just like to test if you're colorblind in certain
Oh,
areas.
Lord. Okay, never mind.
But there's a YouTube video that says color vision test you've never seen. I'm like, but isn't that the point of the test? Like, are they trying to be silly or what? I'm annoyed now.
Have you looked at it? I still think it might be those
No, yeah,
test pictures.
there's a guy holding up a picture of a bunch of different colored dots,
Oh, okay.
and you're supposed to try to see like the number 2 in there or whatever.
My kiddo, turns out, is colorblind.
Ooh.
What what brand? What version?
He's red-green colorblind.
So he cannot differentiate if it's red and green, or
So, like, if there's a letter, or if it's in, like, an orange background, and it's a green number, he can't see the number.
Okay.
I was think I have some slightly muted colors, but I'm not colorblind at all, but
Lord, I hope not, being an electrician.
yeah. No, I've worked with people that have worked with other electricians that are colorblind, and they just
was it like guessing?
it
Could be
The red wire or the green wire?
sometimes you need a second opinion.
Need to connect the red wire to here? Which one's the red wire? Looking at 2 brown wires.
I remember I was watching Jacksepticeye, and he was playing a game that was like based in the woods in the middle of winter, so everything was kind of like real dark and muted colors, grays, blacks, and then all of a sudden, as it was a spooky game, and he sees something floating that's bright red, and he just goes at it. He's red-green colorblind, and he doesn't see it. So I'm just like, what's he doing? He's not reacting at all. And then it wasn't until he was right up in its face that he reacted.
Yeah, as far as I know, I'm not colorblind. I'm just legally blind.
Yeah, my kid's colorblind, has a little bit prescription for his glasses, and I'm legally blind essentially without my glasses. Can't see a bloody thing.
I love my eye doctor appointment because it's just like, what's the top line? I can't tell.
I had to change eye doctors because the one guy I went to spoke to me in numbers, and I never got an explanation as to what the numbers were. So he was like, yeah, so your eyes are kind of like your left is a 0.5, your right's a 0.3. I'm like, what's that mean? And I never got an explanation.
Alright. With everyone here, let's go ahead and do this again.
Last march to the end.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You're useless.
Where'd my Ant wife go? Where is she?
Have you seen the actually with the Ant wives bit?
Turns out the tank doesn't even get these dumb vines. I don't need to worry about shapeshifting.
So like wearing shape-shifting boots.
Go ahead and do dispel. Dodge beam. Dodge circle dash.
They large.
Roots. Go into the first 3 dispels.
Watch your step.
Dispel them as soon as you can. Dodge circles. Watch for the knockback.
Push back impact.
Thanks, Robin. I was realizing I was getting hit by too much on the way there.
So, how's everyone's depth perception?
Pretty good.
I struggle with depth perception.
I have a hard time flying through these things.
I can make it. I just don't get the rings. So it takes me longer.
I didn't struggle that much in normal.
I mean, we can throw on some Kenny Loggins. Maybe that'll help.
Sounds good.
Ready for the dispel. I keep the dispel as descriptive as possible.
They drop the giant lava.
I've got that baseline stuck in my
That
head.
are close together.
Target you.
Stars get closer to the other.
AoE
Star lights too. Oops.
I got these.
Go some more. Roots.
AoE is incoming.
Next to the dispel, try to keep these near the old one, and bring the boss away from the fire. As soon as you can.
Guys,
You want to dispel the one ever?
Get away from the fire with the boss.
Yeah.
AoE is incoming.
Uh-oh.
He's in fire now. Get those seeds popped.
And we got him.
Only at the cost of about half the raid.
Yeah.
Oh, motherfucker, they rotate around the things. Thank you, Revan.
No problem.
Thank you.
Phase 3.
I lost track of the platform.
Ooh, so close.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that was the
Yeah, that was super
the
nice.
shield.
We had downed it to like 20%?
Not today.
Yesterday.
It's okay. There were more people alive, so it's kind of progress.
That and the soaks.
Going away from the
Not
boss
the
to
soak, the,
soak.
Yeah, the
seed.
Like I'm seeing a ton of people. I'm sitting right there at the boss, and people like run in front of me, a tank, to pick up a seed that I'm right at.
Spread
I mean,
out.
I'm trying to do what I can. Just can't even get halfway across the platform before the seeds are over.
My defense, if I'm running in front of you, it's because I have a shield on.
Does it make sense to, once we break the supernova thing, we bring him to one side of the platform and then move to the other side for the seeds?
We can totally do that and just make sure that the dispels need to be done close together.
Yeah.
That's the one big thing that we're running into is dispels being a little too spread out and having the fire too spread out.
Yeah, I think
We were
the
almost
last
basically
was.
cut off the last. So
Yeah.
that.
So what I'm proposing is So say we break his shield, and we tank him right about here.
Yeah.
And then just by default, everyone with the dispel runs to the edge.
Yes.
Then we know exactly where everyone's going to be going. Because if you're in the middle, you don't know where you're going to be going.
Yeah, and then basically take him across, then bring him closer to the edge on that, like maybe.
Yeah.
You're where the first part is. Obviously, this isn't the actual placement, but like maybe right there for the second set.
We have the pile of bones, so on this platform at least.
We'll move as we go.
Yeah.
Just for the second and third platform with the
First
seeds.
platform doesn't really matter too much.
I also wonder, when you fly through the green orbs, does it not give you a damage done increase or healing?
Increase it. When you run through the green orbs and the intermissions, it increases their damage done.
Yeah.
So if we can't get them, does that hurt us? For all the people who cannot make it through the green orbs, like me,
I don't even try because I'm.
It empowers all players.
Oh, okay.
But one big thing: each orb has to be only gone through once by anybody in the raid team. Once someone goes through it once, it will not count again. There's a total of 10 stacks you can get per time. Once we're at 10 stacks, there's no reason to stay in the air anymore.
I didn't know that.
It also resets your vigor.
Yeah,
So,
I noticed that. Yeah.
Generally, if you're one of the first people there and you get one, you're going to get all of them because you get all the vigor resets.
Well, if you go through them, it also adds more vigor.
Yeah.
So it's beneficial to go through them after the fact, even if someone else has already grabbed it, to get a speed.
I'm just saying, don't worry about it too much on trying to get to every single one. I know, at least for going from the first to second platform, some people can probably go through with only hitting one, maybe two of the circles, and still get there by the same time as those going through them all.
Yeah, I was just worried if somebody, like I did not hit any of the green orbs, and I was worried, okay, is that going to hurt us in the end if too many people do not get that? But like you said, it's raid right, so.
Yeah, so if the people who know that they can get them every time keep on doing them, then everyone else who's unsure, because I know we have quite a few people who can that are just doing it without really thinking twice. So those who have a little more difficulty, you don't have to worry about trying to get to every single one of them. Just get yourself to the next platform.
It's a damn good thing.
Might I make one suggestion?
Yes, Opti?
Possibly a fourth healer might help. 1 for the fourth spell, 2 for the seed's AoE damage.
Stars, are you willing to?
Okay.
Which does mean people have to be more in until you have to run off of the dispels, and then he's gonna have to chase someone down.
If I get it, I'm gonna be running it farther out just to make sure, especially on the second and third platform, because I can dispel myself.
Can I get some mage water?
Yeah, when it puts 4 of those dispels off, we all have 8-second cooldowns, and that fourth person is just ticking.
Yeah. Which tells me when we have a full group, we're gonna have to 5 heal just to make sure we can get all the dispels off at once. Because more likely than not, we're gonna have 5 dispels go off.
I know what that means.
Neutrino, not Demo lock.
Oh, that's right. They can't play the imp.
It's only Affliction and Demo when they run the imp, yeah. Not Demo.
Destro?
Yeah.
Destro.
Some of you knew what I actually meant there.
We never use the full words, so it's like...
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
The special class, there we go.
Leroy!
The classic's always guaranteed a spot just because of its utility.
Is cookies.
Yes, utility. I brought snacks.
Snacks and gate.
No, the mage is the snack machine.
That's the healer snack machine.
I know I understand it's rough for the 3 healers, but after the last fight, it feels so much better.
This fight is completely just a mechanics check. As long as you get the mechanics down. Now, if damage is low enough, it might you might still run out of room in the last platform. But if you do mechanics well enough and do good enough, decent damage, he's a free kill at that point. It's just learning the new mechanics and just repetition.
Let's do it.
Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
Keep forgetting to swap to Nature's Vigil.
Target you.
Oops. Go and dispel.
Watch your step.
Dodge.
AoE is incoming. Target you.
Get in if you cannot break your own. That could be good for distance.
Watch your step.
Watch for the knockback.
Pushback incoming.
Oh wow, I'm a tiny griffin.
The carpooling boss.
I hate how accurate that is.
I greatly appreciate it though. I am not the best flyer in the world.
I came from the generation of Tony Hawk Pro Skater. We're sketching.
Alright,
Thank
so
you
where are we
very
going?
much.
Take him
Go
to
to
the closest edge.
Yeah. So everyone follow, and if you get to the dispels, run to the edge. The closest edge to the boss.
Start getting closer to the edge now. That way you can run less.
And then we'll just kite him around the arena if we can.
The spell's about to go up. We're going to that edge over there. Go ahead and do the dispels and get there immediately.
Already.
Target you.
Now let's start to kite him around the...
AoE is incoming.
Get the seed.
Target you. Target you.
Hang on, Eve, wasn't yours the second one?
I brought my bad.
It's okay. I was like, hang on.
More for next platform.
Alright, we'll just...
The spells will go to the closest edge again. Spells are close edge.
That's only target.
Those who are on the edge can be dispelled and running.
Target you.
Let's get him away from the fire.
AoE is incoming.
No.
See.
Go into the seed. Evora.
There's one.
I think if we miss one, we're gonna be fine. Probably.
No.
Pushback
No,
incoming.
because pulses for a long time.
But then it goes away.
Yeah, but how many people...
That's so easy for you to say. Oh, it's not so bad.
It tickled a little bit.
It broke anti-magic zone. That's how much
Good
damage
God.
that can do.
And you died.
Yeah, and I still died.
Yeah, I ran right past it. I didn't see it. I don't know. Was it in the fire?
It was in the fire. It
Yeah.
had to have been.
No, it wasn't. I was running at it. I was still probably
It was on
12 yards away.
Oh, I almost made it.
You guys
Blade
have
be
to-
like, what AoE?
Yes, in total was so 50%.
Blade's health doesn't move AoE. What the
I look
hell?
like a meteor on fire falling off of this platform.
It's the owl bear from the from the high row.
Yeah. Definitely did work better. Bring him to the
I thought so, yeah.
yeah. You gotta make sure that they all go towards there, and then basically as soon as the dispels are out, start moving the boss away from where the edge of the room, if you can. I know sometimes mushrooms will stop that. Damn things.
Mushrooms can trust them.
And be prepared to use the defensive if you need to when you have the dispels on you.
Sorry about that, Gwen.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
AoE is in. Target you. Target you.
You wanna do them?
Watch your step.
Move, dodges, circle.
AoE is in. Target you.
Root.
Shit. Oh. I'm sorry.
Up. Doing dispel.
Watch your step.
Dodge review. And circle. Watch out for the knockback.
Push back impact.
No.
Oh, those things are still going. I thought they stopped.
No, the geysers are still up there.
Oh.
Oops.
Did I just do it?
Yes, you did.
Click my. You can click your dismount button.
I just saw.
I win.
I
What's
flew
your
right
prize?
through one of those beans.
Oh no, don't jump!
Yeah, I have a bad tendency on other characters of landing and trying to go right into my rotation, and I hit 2 and just yeet myself
Jump
off
at
the
the-
platform
Yeah.
right into the orb. I've done that like 3 times.
That's what I just did.
I have
So
to
what
remember to hit the dismount first.
So what I've found to do is if you like, as you're coming in, once you get low enough, press your dismount button, you won't even have to worry about it. just gently glide a little bit further.
I push control 2. Use Tiger Fury. Puts me right.
Get toward the edge for dispels.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
Be close
already
to the
over
edge.
here.
Only range. Only range for the dispel. Make sure you be close to the edge.
Oh, really?
Looks like
Yeah.
it.
Go ahead and do them. Well, I guess Infernal Druid is gonna do.
Nah, he's balanced.
No, I'm feral.
Oh, you were balanced earlier.
Yeah, I
I guess
was,
it
but I wasn't
prefers-
doing good damage.
Target you.
Roots.
AoE is incoming. Target you.
Go.
Target
Dead.
you.
Go and dispel. Use personal if you need.
Already forgotten.
AoE is incoming. Target you.
Crack shout. Watch for the knockback.
Push back ahead.
There's nothing we're back getting knocked into.
Here, ever just tap on.
Thank you.
I stole your feather. The least I can do is take you to the platform.
For a split second, I thought Grak was waiting to get on my mount, because instead of like being dead on the ground, you were like sitting there crisscross applesauce.
Okay.
Yeah, and then as I took off, you fell down.
Fell off.
Do everything you can to survive.
Okay, come to the edge.
Trolled when I should have shifted Silax. I'm sorry.
Bring those to the edge.
Target you.
Go ahead and dispel.
Yeah.
AoE is incoming.
Well, that was first.
Try to dodge fire beams.
This fire beam might determine where we end up.
Watch your step.
No, my trees!
From carnage.
He's burning my shrubberies.
AoE is incoming.
Speed.
Oh my god.
A futile attempt.
I missed one. Oh, we missed two.
There's three.
Are there three?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
Ever's stuck under one of them.
I only see two.
There's
Oh,
two stacked on top of each other, and then there's one
Oh,
off.
I see. Okay.
Rise from carnage.
What did we tell you about burning your trees, Silas?
Already forgotten.
Listen,
I
The
don't.
trees were standing in the middle of the platform. They were going like, hooray, hooray.
I don't like the timing on all that.
No.
Your trees were worshipping the Great Flame.
Can we change it by how fast we kill him, or is it related to him, or is it just time period?
It's time based.
It's
Based
timed.
on when you destroy. Yeah. It's completely timed. After you break the shield, the 90-second timer in phases 1 and 2, and then it's just a eternal timer in phase 3. So you'll have overlaps that just suck.
Yeah, at least two of the mushrooms had those blazes go right through them.
Dark, that's why we're trying to bring the boss right as close to the edge as possible. And it's only range that, well, unless you're mostly melee, I just realized if 4 range DPS is gonna probably choose a random melee.
Or healer, yeah.
Night vision.
Yeah.
Night.
Well, dude, if it would pick me, I could just run out and dispel myself.
Yep. But
Well, we might not be able to run quite as far, like right to the edge. But at least if we're in that area, that would help.
yeah,
Yeah, at least if you're like in the cushion between the boss and the edge.
Yeah.
Because we can always move the boss.
I start heading towards that edge when we get to the second platform, when we get over there.
we just do not want the fire in the center because it makes the seeds a lot worse. Gamer spawn seeds in fire, and then we have to send a tank or someone who can hopefully survive to get them.
This boss hurts.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Oh yeah.
This is the one that took us the longest on Mythic.
Yeah, if they took out that dispel mechanic, but they're not going to, but if they did, this fight would be 1,000 times easier.
Or lessen the number of people who got it.
Yeah,
Do you remember? Do you remember on what's the name of that boss? It was a pushback. We had to kind of hide behind pillars, and then there was a pushback. And do you remember which one I'm talking about?
Are you talking about the blind bat in Nathria?
No.
Mm-mm.
Was it last expansion? Must have been.
Oh, you're talking about the giant, like, ogre thing. The tombstone person. Hold on. Nathria, right?
No. The last boss in. I will come. It will come to me.
Jailer?
Jailer, yes.
Yeah.
And then they took the pushback out. Do you remember that?
Oh, it was the knockback from the mace slam.
Yeah. Oh, knockback.
Remember the after that where they put safety walls around all the holes? Or handrails around all the holes?
What?
There was a meme after it because they were making the fight progressively easier, and someone like made a thing where there were handrails around the holes so that people wouldn't fall in.
There's so many seeds.
Yes.
Yeah, that is kind of bonk.
They should be based on the number of people, but they don't seem to be.
Yes, they should. Yeah, basically these last three. Smolderon and Frock, easier with less people. Dendril, easier with more people. Just because the seed's not scaling on group size is ridiculous. Alright. The feeling this time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
Target you.
Get out. Once they're out, you can dispel them. Move. Dodge the circles.
Is it hot in here, or is it just me?
Going to spell as soon as people are out. And watch the hills. Dodge circles. Watch for the knockback.
Pushback incoming.
Sorry.
Bring up these.
Phase 2.
Bring us to an edge. Everyone start following.
Target you.
Roots. Range should be heading towards the edge again. Hells, when they're at the edge, you can dispel them. Watch their hell.
Target you. AoE is a
I'll shield this time, Eve.
target you.
Aura.
Target you. Target you.
Do what you can to survive.
Wrong button again.
AoE is in.
Ready for the next dispel. Try to bring them back where the old fire is. Closer, shoot. The spell's about to go out. Get away from the boss. Go ahead and dispel. Watch their health.
Target
Spell
you.
dead. In favor. Lead in coming.
Target you. Target you.
Do what you can to survive.
Should be healer cooldown or something in there. Maybe.
Pushback incoming.
Yeah. Trying to make sure we have the overlap next wing.
Ever.
Thanks. Everyone keeps on stealing my feather.
I should be able to use turtle on the next set of seeds too.
Thank you, Revan.
No problem.
Phase 3.
Fire!
Or not.
Bring up Brax when he comes over onto the platform. Bring us to the next.
Praxis Hybrid? I'm saying, yeah, no.
Yes.
Bring those to the edge. When they're at the edge, dispel.
Target you.
Watch their health. Dispel dead.
AoE is in.
Fire beam soon.
Watch your step.
Dodge the beam. Ants mushrooms. Rack shaft. Help you heal as much as you can.
Grasping snarl.
Root.
A futile attempt.
AoE is in.
Okay.
We don't have
I know.
5. This ball is covering one everything. If you can... You can't immediately move
What the fuck?
Apparently,
you through the
bubble
divine
does
shield.
not work on the. Did you bubble that?
Yes. Oh wait, no, I must have.
Was
not...
it the red bubble or the normal bubble?
The normal bubble, as far as I'm concerned. I don't. I might not have cast it. Hang on. Where do I find cast? Yep. No, I had it up for a whole second and it killed me. Still. That's dumb.
So if you're standing right on the very edge, on the last phase, apparently he hit people that are there, and that goes through immunities. But I guess don't be on the exact edge.
But why though? What's the point of that?
I honestly don't know. That is actually very annoying.
I need 5 minutes. Do you want me to leave the group for this attempt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once the boss's health scales back down, we'll...
Just send me back in after I'm back. I should be in 5 minutes.
I had problems getting to Feather on the second platform. It took me forever to get to one.
Yeah, we're too far forward, I think, when that happens. We need to be further back. They seem to be all behind us.
I mean, you have
Yes, I see it. Flame Surge. People asked players on the edge of the platform with Flame Surge inflicting 308 fire damage.
People found you could put range out of the range of all of his stuff at the start of the expansion. Remember some mythic people exploiting that?
Ah.
Alright. Alright. Let's do this.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your usefulness has ended.
AoE is in. Target you.
Roots. Dispel.
Watch your step.
Swirl and circle.
AoE is in. Target you.
Here's the roots. Dispel's coming out soon. Here's the dispel coming out. Watch Hells while you're dispelling. Dispel.
Watch your step.
Watch the knockback.
Pushback incoming.
To me.
I'll just enjoy the ride this time.
Thank you, Revan.
Welcome. Someone got out and jumped off. I came back.
I'll give you your gas money after the raid, like.
Alright.
Your the dragon goat, that could work.
Phase 2.
A few times.
Bring us to an edge.
Target you.
Roots.
AoE is incoming.
Range right hand towards the edge. Just inside the edge.
I think it might just be on the last. Does.
A little closer in range.
Oh. Or not.
Fail.
AoE is
I'll shield for this one.
Target you.
Before him. Root.
Target you. AoE is incoming.
Next to the dispels, that's come out.
Target
Make sure
you.
not to be right on the edge. Go ahead and do the dispels.
Target you. AoE is incoming.
Rack shout.
Target you. Push dash incoming. Phase 3.
I ran out of vigor. That was close.
Same.
Do you guys have the
Bring up
button
Grim
that
when
you can
the catalyst
hit the
comes up.
thingies? Because you can hit the thingies during these times.
Yeah, I know.
Roots. Go towards the edge. That's you.
Target you.
Go ahead and do dispels that are at the edge. Spell Ved. Wherever. Right up.
AoE is incoming.
Fire beam by the left.
We should probably hero.
Yeah. Hero.
Watch your step.
Dodge. Just keep dodging.
Oh, that you clear that.
Caesar coming out. The Caesar defensive.
Target you.
Yep. That's it. Roots and Tony.
Target you.
Here they are.
AoE is incoming.
Dodge roll. Fire beam about to go out. Call that a dispel.
Watch your step.
Dodge circle. Bring those towards the edge. Don't dispel as they get close to the edge. Spell Grim.
Seeds are coming out.
There's some at the edge of fire.
Pop shield.
Pop and track. Get the seeds. Get every seed.
I've also
No,
popped my
I've-
shrink. I didn't know if you slide yours up.
Every seed. Get every seed.
Yep.
I think I did.
Mushrooms tanks.
Everyone stay cool. Don't freak out.
Fire beam coming out.
We stay cool.
Dodge beam. And dodge the circle.
Target
Roots.
you.
Spells to the wall.
Target you.
Get those spells to the wall now.
Target you.
Go ahead and start dispelling. Spell Grim. And
Seeds.
Seed.
Someone stamp.
yep, there we go. Oh, he didn't have a stamp before, you have it now.
Get every seed. There's focus balls.
Dodge and fire beam coming out.
Easy.
Oh my lord!
Wow.
Ooh.
Good job, yo.
A lot easier.
I leave for 5 minutes and you kill the boss. Jerks.
Yes.
That sounds about right. Yep.
I rolled a 6.
Oh, that is a high roll.
Perhaps you should know this by now. When we have a tough time on a boss, at least one person needs a bleeding and just dies.
I mean, whenever we killed Smolderon,
Alright, let's go kill Farak.
We had 5 people leave.
Hey, Silex, leave. We're gonna go take on Farak.
No,
Oh god, stars! No, no, you did not.
I'm keeping you guys alive.
Yes,
No.
he did.
Yeah, I have a belt with a socket now.
Okay.
And more haste.
Let's at least get a few pulls just to look at the fight.
Sure.
And
At least we can see phase 1, and we can see.
I know what Farak looks like.
We're gonna see
He's a big
phase
dragon, dude.
3.
Yes, he is a big fiery dragon.
Okay, so
You want me to die?
It's you telling me to leave. It's like
was
telling
a
one people
man.
keeping you alive.
He
To
was a
just
dragon
not.
man.
With a very large axe.
A very large axe that 3 people in here really want.
I have a feeling it's more than
want
just
the
3,
mace.
ma'am, but, you know, some of us don't play those.
alright. We're gonna let, since Opti has done this, we're gonna let him explain.
So, long story short, the fight is pretty much the same. Tanks, you still do your tank swap. If you get the fire circle, you still run to the edge, like right over here. The main mechanic that's added to heroic is blaze. So pretty much, I want to say like 5-ish, 6-ish people will get blaze. It's gonna be like a diagonal line on that person. When you get the blaze, don't freak out. It's just avoid the blaze, you'll be fine. So let's say like if I move left or right, my blaze moves with me. So just if you have blaze, stay still, get away from other people's blazes. We will move around you. That's important. Phase 2, essentially the same thing. The thing with the blaze though, again, if you have the blaze, just stay still. The big thing with that is if you have blaze, stay away from the healing ads because you will set them on fire. If you do that, obviously we will wipe. But blaze is pretty much like the big new mechanic. I know, 1 second, Roscoe. And then essentially also in phase 3, blaze happens in all phases, 1, 2, and 3. In phase 3, it's important because if you have a blaze, you just want to get the hell away from the seeds because we only have so many seeds. So if you have a blaze and it sets off on a seed, it will set it on fire. So again, if you get a blaze, don't freak out. Just get away from everyone. Don't move. Just stand still. We will all move around you. The rest of the fight is essentially the same, but when you see the blaze, you're gonna freak out. But just find somewhere, stand still. Everyone else will move around you.
Yep.
Phase 2 is still the same thing. You know, just don't let the orbs hit him. Gotta burn his shield down. And then also in like in phase 2, healers gotta heal up the ads. DPS the screaming ads. If you have a blaze though, just stay the hell away from the healing ads because you'll set them on fire. That's essentially the fight. It's more or less the same. It just makes it a lot more hectic. So, but again, I mean, I'm a visual learner, so you'll see it when you see it.
Now, another thing we're going to do, just like we have on normal, on phase 3, we are going to start on yellow, and then immediately we're going to start moving towards moon. And I need one other person to... Oh. Okay, I need up to 3 people to volunteer for picking up the nearby seed.
I mean, are we likely to get that far in 2 polls tonight?
Okay. If we get that far, then we'll just do it on the fly.
Yeah.
But basically... let's see if we get that far.
So who's Roscoe?
He is my puppy, who is a handful.
Here, have some food. Your sacrifices were not wasted for the last fight. You guys get food.
You're gonna have a little food as a treat.
I didn't die.
I feel like I'm the bad luck charm, and every time I'm gone, you guys kill things.
Hey, wait,
Only
were you
now
here
just figuring
before?
that out.
I mean, there's pattern.
It's been this way since at least Gahoon at this point.
Alright, so we're gonna do one poll with you, then we need you to leave.
I'm sorry that I needed to poop.
Poop more.
I'm sorry too.
Poop more. I need to kill more bosses.
Scheduling. Scheduling.
You can't schedule bowel movements.
Okay.
Well,
Maybe
theoretically you
Sheldon
can,
Cooper
but it
did.
requires a lot of lax.
Sheldon
On
Cooper
that
did.
level, nope. Let's see what
That's
happens.
what I was thinking
Someone
too.
needs to prioritize their cereals by fiber.
Fuck my life. Kid just woke up.
Shit's okay, bud. It's okay.
The kid's like, speaking of poopy.
Get the spells out. So that's still the same. Regular.
Firestorm is just like before.
Run to the edge
Yes,
if you have a
over
circle.
to the edge.
Get a little bit away from the edge. Wildfires is about to happen. And then blazes are happening right after this.
Stay away from
So this is the blaze. If you have a blaze, just stay still. People will move around you. Don't move. Don't move.
No.
There you go. That's the blaze mechanic.
That's it.
Run.
Everything else is the same.
Yeah, it's like the only change. Run.
One moved right on top of me. I was stuck between 2.
This is my nook.
One more dispel.
Oh my lord!
Stay
Oh,
away
shit.
from lions.
Hashtag divot.
Dreamrend. Just lots of damage.
Okay. I guess we're gonna actually have to start using real healing cooldowns on that. Or in terms of like aura and shout.
Well, and if you've got the blaze and someone else's line is crossing right where you're standing, you need to back up a step. You don't want to get hit by
Stay
2
away
of
from
them.
lions. Target you.
Ooh.
Run.
Is it really worth running?
At this point, no.
I know.
I'll be honest about to say who's gonna live longer than
Stay away
Benjamin
from lions.
with the Arms Warrior. So neutrino like 10 to 8%.
Neutrino will outlast everyone every time.
Neutrino will outlast the death of the universe,
Ah.
assuming it does magic damage.
It just disappeared.
Gosh darn it. Okay, so Eve, we're gonna try to save your aura for when the intermission happens.
Okay.
So when we run, I'm gonna drop an AMZ where we're landing for the first dream rend. Second dream rend, we're gonna use Grax Shout. Third dream rend, Thylax, use your Trank there. Stars, be prepared to use a Rewind whenever needed in that first phase.
Alright, so when do you want my Devo?
Eve, your aura is gonna be when we get to the first intermission.
Okay.
Also, as a, I mean, Octa, you can correct me on this if I'm wrong on it, but from what I remember, if you have Blaze, it does not set the roots off. I believe.
It does. I'm not
I know
100% sure. I think I wiped on it once because of that. You just don't put your blaze by the roots. It might set the tree on fire.
I want to say that the video I watched earlier said that you needed to keep them away from the roots.
Yeah, I know in Mythic it does, but I thought on the heroic kill video I watched they did hit it.
Yeah, I think it does. So like, just try to avoid the roots. But again, just remember, if you have blaze, just unless you're in someone else's blaze, just stand still. Everyone else will move around you. So just the more you move, the more everyone will panic.
Now, you said the transition, is that when we're running away from the big...
No, it's when...
Or is that when he actually goes dragon?
It's when he actually goes dragon the first time.
Okay.
And you said I'm the third Heart Rend?
Dream Rend, yeah. Let's try this again.
I did have one question before we pull. When we cleanse the people, does it pass immediately to somebody else?
No, that if you wait too long to cleanse someone, it'll look like that, though. You want to cleanse as soon as it comes up.
So yeah, so pretty much for us as the healers, our decurse is going to be on cooldown like practically the whole time until like phase 2 hits.
It's basically the opposite of Tindril. Tindril, you want to wait till called out. Here, you just do it as soon as you can.
Okay, I was just confused because there was like so many of them out.
I'm staying a Night Elf Neutrino.
Yeah, that's just on us. Eve, we just have to, as the healers, we just have to like dispel like immediately.
Alright, let's do this.
I hate the cooldown that they put on that.
2, 1. AoE is in. Watch your step.
You ready for the swirls? Move for swirls. Blazes are right after this.
Stay away from lines.
Stand still if you're the first blazes unless you're in another one.
Target you.
Tanks can get it too.
Yep, everyone.
Yes.
Interesting.
Spell Silax and SARS. Run. Dropping AMZ. Help the healers out here. It's a lot of damage.
Stay away from lines.
Blazes. And the flames. Spell Silax. Bringing up the Spell Light. Bring those to Firewall. Another swirl and then more blazes.
AoE is incoming.
Hear the
Stay
blazes?
away from lines.
Remember, unless you're in another person's blaze, just stand still.
Run.
Run. Rack shout now. Still some dispel.
Stay away from lines.
Hear the blazes. If you're in another person's, move, otherwise stay still.
Either hitting the roots.
That answers that question. Edge of the fire wall. This part is important. Another wildfire followed by more blazes.
AoE is incoming.
Ugh.
Stay away from lines.
Blazes.
Phase change back.
Get behind him. Yep, there's the orb. Try to make sure no orbs touch him.
Or he does that.
Yeah. I figured with most of your bed that was probably
Yeah,
gonna
it was too hard. Yeah.
But that is all of phase 1. As long as we can keep people alive. We've now seen it. We know what we need to do.
I think I'm gonna have to call it there
Alright,
for me.
we'll do this if you can go ahead. This is for everyone else. If you want to keep trying to see how far we can get anyway, hit ready, otherwise just hit not ready. Alright, that answers that question.
Yeah, I think we're good.
We cleared 2 bosses.
Is it normal for it to fill up the floor as much as it is, or are we getting things too far apart?
We're just too slow. We should be transitioning before that.
So,
Okay.
yeah, basically with just the few deaths we had,
Okay,
if they
okay.
wouldn't have died, we would have transitioned before that bad fill up there.
Okay, okay. So that was it was kind of just a, okay.
Yeah, it's just a damage check. And it, they want to speak first. But now we've seen the first phase. Second phase is basically just making sure we don't hit the places on the healer ads. Otherwise, it's basically the same thing as before.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's gonna be the part I see being more of a challenge. It's that phase.
Well, in any case, it was a pretty good night.
Yeah.
Actually, yes.
Thank you to all who I hitched a ride with.
And this is why I use the Razageth mount. You can see it very clearly in all the fire.
I could see them all. It was I had trouble clicking on people because they take off before I hit the jump in button. Yours was the only one that
Well, some people don't
stayed.
have bridle. Oh.
Have a good night.
Job. We got 2 more bosses down.
Now we have a chance, however slim, of the damn Smolderon popping up in the vault. So fucking finally.
I want the necklace from Nimue. Necklace from Nimue, ring from Laradar, and trinket from the council.